Hello listeners and viewers, welcome to Kaduna State Ministry of Education Radio and TV e-learning program designed for our SS3 and other students staying at home due to the coronavirus pandemic. The present administration under the able leadership of His Excellency, Malam Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai, is positioned as always to ensure that under his leadership, our students are not left behind in all areas of human endeavors, especially education. Kaduna State is the center of learning. Therefore, we want to ensure that our students excel in their forthcoming examinations and beyond. Students and other learners at home are given this opportunity in order to continue learning, as education is a continuous process. Different subjects will be taught in this program to assist students to perform excellently in the forthcoming Senior School Certificate examination being conducted by NECO and WAEC as soon as schools reopen. Teachers making presentations will always provide their names and phone numbers during each presentation, and they can be contacted for questions, further explanations, and/or clarifications. The following numbers and contacts can also be reached for expression of any concern or observation: 090-865-00545 or 080-383-62072. Our website is www.education.kdsg.gov.ng. Our email education@kdsg.gov.ng or education.kdsg@gmail.com. Our YouTube channel, Ministry of Education, Kaduna State. Our Twitter handle @Kaduna_MOE. Or our Facebook page, Ministry of Education, Kaduna State. Stay safe, stay at home, and learn well. Thank you, happy listening, and happy viewing.
Hello students, here we are once again for another lesson on the subject economics, and the topic for today is labor market. I would like us to break these two concepts before we finally get to the meaning of labor market. The first one is labor. We have market. Now we'll start with labor. What is labor? Labor is defined as all forms of human effort put into or utilized in the production. In other words, it refers to the mental and physical effort generated in the process of production. Labor, it is the effort that people put to be able to produce goods and services. Without the effort of human beings, without the effort of people, production cannot take place. That is why labor simply refers to the effort which an individual put in or people put in to be able to produce goods and services. Now, market. Market, on the other hand, is defined as a place or any means of communication whereby the sellers and buyers can communicate with one another to exchange goods and services at prices determined by the market forces. Now, as we are all aware, market is a place where buyers and sellers come into contact to be able to exchange their goods together. We have the buyers and we have the sellers. When they meet, they will exchange their goods together. That is what market is all about. Now, the concept of labor market. It is a market, the labor market is defined as a market in which buyers and sellers of labor are in close contact, during which the wages and other conditions of services are determined. Now, we set labor, the concept of labor from the beginning. It is effort in which people put to be able to produce goods and services. And here we are saying labor market, it is a market in which buyers and sellers of labor are in close contact, during which the wages and other conditions of services are determined. Now, that is the meaning of labor market. We have the concept of labor force. Labor force is defined as the total number of persons available to supply the workforce for the production of economic goods and services. In other words, it is the total number of persons of working age in a country who are able and willing to work. Just like I said, labor force simply refers to those, total number of people that are willing, that are in the labor market, that are willing and able to offer themselves for work. It is the active working population, and it comprises of all persons who have jobs and those who are seeking for jobs in the labor market. They are normally found between the age bracket of 18 to 65 years. And working population varies from one country to another. Just like I said, it has to do with the total number of people that are willing and able to work, the total number of people that can work, that are working, and even those that are not working. And it is between the range of 18 to 65 years. That is why if you are up to 18 years, you are eligible to start working. You are eligible to work as a citizen. And if you are between the age of 65 years, you are expected to retire and rest. You become a dependent. Therefore, these two range of ages are very important. 18 to 65 years, that is the period where one is capable to offer himself to work very well. Now, the next concept is demand for labor. Demand for labor is defined as the total number of workers employers are willing and ready to employ or hire at a particular time and at a given wage rate. Demand for labor is the total number of workers which the employers are willing to and are ready to employ to work in order to ensure efficiency in production. That is what demand for labor is all about. The next item, we have factors affecting the demand for labor. The factors that affect the demand for labor. One, the size of the market. The size of the market for goods and services produced determine the demand for labor. Now, the greater the production of goods and services, the higher the demand for labor. Now, just like I said, the size of the market determines the demand for labor. Whether the demand for labor will be high or it will be low. Therefore, the size of the market played a very vital role. Number two, the number of industries. The higher the number of industries that produces the needed goods and services, the higher the demand for labor. If the number of industries are high, you should be rest assured that the the quantity of goods and services produced by the producers will be very higher, and the demand for labor will be very high because more people will be involved in the production process. In that case, it will lead to efficiency of labor. Number three, wage rate or price of labor. The demand for labor by employers depend on the price at which labor is offered for sale. If labor is willing to take a low wage rate, the demand for labor will be high. Now, this wage rate that we are talking about, before you engage into any or to be able to engage yourself in any work, you should be able to have an idea on the wage rate. How much will I receive or will you receive as a person that will use his mental effort to be able to put into production process? You are to know the wage rate and the price that will be offered for labor. Number four, the nature of industry. The nature of industries, whether capital intensive or labor intensive will determine the demand for labor. Now, the labor intensive industries will lead to high demand for labor. As we are all aware, we have capital intensive mode of production and we have labor intensive. Now, in this case, the labor intensive attract more number of workers than the capital intensive, because the capital intensive mode of production deals with the use of machines, and the work that 100 people can do, one machine can perform that task. Therefore, labor intensive played a vital role or attract more number of workers than the capital intensive. Number 5, the demand for goods and services. Demand for goods and services in a country can stimulate an increase in the demand for labor. The demand for goods and services in a country will stimulate the demand for labor. Number 6, availability of other factors of production. If other factors of production such as land, capital, and entrepreneur are available, that is, land and capital are available in large quantity to produce the required goods and services, there will be a corresponding high demand for labor. If we have these factors of production available, the land and capital, it will stimulate the demand for labor. These are factors that affect demand for labor. Now, the next item is the supply for labor. We are done with demand for labor. Here is supply of labor. And the supply of labor simply defined as the total number of people of working age offered for employment at a particular time and at a given wage rate. In other words, the supply of labor can be referred to as the services of labor available in the labor market. Now, number of people that the number of people of working age, just like I said, between the age of 18 to 65 years, if you fall into that category, you are eligible to start working, you are eligible to be offered a paid job. And when you reach the age of 60 to 65 years, you are expected to retire. There are people that retired at the age of 60. Some retired at the age of 65 and some retired at the age of 70 in the case of lecturers. And this, it varies from country to country. What is practicing here in Nigeria, when you go to another country, it might be different. Therefore, it constitutes, we call that supply for labor. Now, factors affecting the supply of labor. Number 1, the size of population of a country. The larger the population, the greater the number of labor to be supplied. The higher the number of people in the labor market, the greater the supply of labor. Number 2, the role of women in the society. In some societies, women are usually prevented from gainful employment because of religious beliefs, social and cultural factors, and these affect the size of labor force. As we are aware, in most societies, women are being relegated. They are not fully allowed to participate fully in activities that will gear toward production. Therefore, they are not fully taking active part, just like the men. In that case, it affects the supply of labor. Number 3, the number of physical challenged persons. When the number of physical challenged persons is high, especially within the working population, then the supply of labor will be very low. Those that are physically challenged, they cannot effectively work like those people that are not physically challenged. Therefore, if the number of physically challenged people are high or is high, it will affect the supply of labor. Number 4, migration. The rate at which people migrate can affect the size of labor force. If the rate at which the working population leaves a country is higher than the rate at which people come in, it will lead to reduction in the supply of labor. Migration, moving out of people from a particular area to another area. If someone migrates from Kaduna State to Lagos State, it will reduce the number of people living in Kaduna State at the moment. Now, and it will add to the number of people living in Lagos State. That's why if the number of people that migrate, if it is higher, it will affect the supply of labor. Number 5, pursuit of higher education. Many people in their pursuit of higher education go beyond the official entry age into the labor force. As we are all aware, most people start work, some at the age of 25, some at the age of 30, some at the age of 40. It depends, because some want to acquire higher qualification before they will engage into workforce in order for them to start big. But most people, the moment they are at the age of 18, some used to start work at that moment. That is why if you start work very late, in trying to pursue higher qualification, it will affect the supply of labor. Now, let's go to efficiency of labor. Efficiency of labor is defined as the ability of labor to increase output without increasing the quantity of labor. Increase in efficiency of labor is usually expressed in terms of increase in output of labor within a shorter period of time without any fall in the quality of goods and services produced. Now, this efficiency of labor has to do with the increase in output without a corresponding increase in the quantity of labor. If the quality of output is higher or is okay, then we can say we attain to efficiency of labor. That is what it's all about. If labor is efficient, the quality of goods and services produced will be high. That is what the concept of efficiency of labor is all about, the ability of labor to increase output without increase in the quantity of labor. Now, factors affecting efficiency of labor or ways by which efficiency of labor can be improved. Number 1, the level, education and training. The level of education and training received by a worker will go a long way toward increasing the efficiency of labor. If workers are given adequate training in their field, then they will acquire that training, they will acquire the knowledge, and if that knowledge is being applied in the field of production, it will enable the producers to produce goods in large quantity, and it will bring what we call efficiency of labor. The quality of goods will be there, and the quantity of goods will equally be there. Therefore, the level of education and training acquired or received by a worker or employer will go a long way to increase efficiency of labor. Number 2, level of technology. High level of technology will equally increase efficiency of labor, in the sense that if more machines or machineries are used in production process, there will be production company will realize large-scale production, unlike labor-intensive mode of production where it requires the use of mental effort, people to engage themselves in working. In the case of more technologies or machineries or more machines that are being used in production process, it will increase efficiency of labor. That is, like I said, the quality and the quantity of goods will be improved or increased. Number 3, security of jobs or security of job. Efficiency of labor can be increased if workers is sure that his job is secure. All people or workforce, employers, or those that are employed or employees, as long as they are assured that their work is assured, that their work is secured, they will they will devote their time, extra effort into the production process. And in that case, the production will be in large scale, and it will lead to efficiency of labor. Number 4, state of health of workers. State of health of worker. A healthy worker is more likely to be more efficient than a worker who is a sickler. Those that are sick, that cannot perform very well, it affects efficiency of labor. But those workers that are healthy, that can work very well, it will improve the efficiency of labor. Number 5, conditions of service. An improved condition of service, like the availability of transport allowance, bonuses, overtime, and the rest of them will help to boost efficiency of labor. Now, as a worker, if you engage in production process as an employer, the moment you know that you will enjoy bonuses, you will enjoy transport allowance, and the rest of benefits, you know you will work hard. You will develop extra effort in the production processes, in the production process, and that will boost the efficiency of labor. But in the case where there is no bonus, where there is no any allowance that will motivate the workers, it will affect people, the morale of people will go down, and it will affect efficiency of labor. But any worker that is aware that whatever he's doing, he is being motivated by bonuses and allowances, and over time, that will boost or increase efficiency of labor. Number 6, promotion. Frequent promotion of workers in any organization can equally lead to an increase in efficiency of labor. As an employee or a worker, if your promotion is fast coming, if your promotion is moving as it should, then it will motivate you as an employee or a worker to be able to work hard, to develop extra effort. But if you are working, your promotion is not forthcoming as expected, then it will kill your morale. You will not be able to work hard the way you're supposed to. Therefore, promotion played a greater role or a vital role towards improving efficiency of labor. That is why it is one of the factors that affect efficiency of labor. Now, in summary, we've started with the concept of labor market, where we look at the concept of labor. We said labor is mental effort that someone put in the production process. And market equally is a place where buyers and sellers meet in order to exchange their goods together. Where we said the labor market, it is a market where wages and other conditions of services are determined. We equally look at the concept of demand for labor, where we said demand for labor, it is the total number of workers employers are willing and ready to employ or hire at a particular time. We have factors affecting the demand for labor. We have the size of the market, the number of industries, the wage rate or price of labor, the nature of industries, and the rest of them. We have the demand for goods and services, availability of other factors of production. There are factors that affect demand for labor. We equally look into the concept of supply of labor, where we say supply of labor is the total number of working age offered for employment at a particular time. Now, we equally discuss the factors that affect the supply for labor. One of it is the size of the population of a country. Number 2, the role of women in the society. the number of physically challenged persons, migration, pursuit of higher education. And we equally look at efficiency of labor, where we said it is the ability of labor to increase output without a corresponding increase in the quantity of goods and services. Now, the factors that affect efficiency of labor, we have education and training, level of technology, security of jobs, and state of health of workers, condition of service, and promotion. Now, with this, student, we've come to the end of this lesson. But before we go, I have assignment for you that will keep you busy at home. Number one, what is demand for labor? Number 1A, what is demand for labor? Number 1B, explain any three factors affecting the demand for labor. Number 1B, explain any three factors affecting the demand for labor. Number 2A, define supply of labor. Define supply of labor. Number 2B, state any three factors that might affect the supply of labor. State any three factors that might affect the supply of labor. Number 3A, what do you understand by the term efficiency of labor? What do you understand by the term efficiency of labor? Number 3B, discuss two factors affecting efficiency of labor. Discuss two factors affecting efficiency of labor. Now, I have reference books that you can use or consult for you to be able, it will guide you in your reading capacity. Number 1, Essential Economics for Senior Secondary School by C.E. Ande. Essential Economics for Senior Secondary Schools by C.E. Ande. Number 2, Fundamentals of Economics for Senior Secondary Schools by R.A.I. Anyaucha. Fundamentals of Economics for Senior Secondary Schools by R.A.I. Anyaucha. My name still remains Nehemiah Joshua. My name is Nehemiah Joshua. The number that you can reach me in case of any question or any problem is 080-364-22966. The number again, 080-364-22966. Now, students, stay home, stay safe, and keep learning. Thank you very much.